difference that you're
exactly.
gonna get.
It's not
wait.
But that, okay,
get a backlash of Karen moms seeing this IKEA character roam around. They're like, dude, literally, there's a whole nother satanic panic going across the nation.
You just said that it's an indie. They won't have a lot of effect, and suddenly you flip it and say it does have a big effect because all the Karen moms are going to see it.
No, what I said was...
May God bless the Unqualified Gurus podcast. I am off screen. This is Danny. I am off screen.
Astrology does not let me wrong. Like, I don't miss.
Season 2, episode number 2. The new Unqualified Gurus podcast.
What is up, you guys?
Oh, my goodness. This is different. But different is good sometimes.
I mean, I think this is going to be better.
It's going to be better.
You know, and
let us know in the comments.
Yeah, and we're joined once again by the Bean Guru himself.
Hey guys, I'm
throwing it out there so it's set in stone. Tony, say hi.
How y'all doing?
What's going on?
Yeah,
I'm still here.
Right.
We're still here. Yeah, so for those who may have skipped the last episode, from now on we're doing a double feature episodes a week. Mm-hmm. Shorter, but twice a week.
Yeah, which if for you who wants to save time, you know, it's probably better for you.
One to end the week, one to start the week.
Yeah.
You know, ittle be a good way to catch up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and last episode we introduced Danny's long friend Jebuz, the Bean Guru. And you can go back and find out why we're calling them that. And we just got caught up just talking. You know, when everything goes good, it goes great. And we didn't hit many topics.
Right. So
and we actually have a lot of stuff to get to. So you get a action-packed episode.
Yeah, the rambling episode.
So let's go.
Let's go. You had some advice?
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to start off with some advice. I thought did I change the name on them?
No.
Okay, there we go. It's on the correct one. Danny, can you read this for us?
Last weekend, girlfriend and I went to Halloween house party. One of her coworkers was there, and he was openly making passes at her. Guys, if you're going to date attractive women, the reality is that they are going to get hit on. Here's a thread on how I handle the situation.
Okay, so look, I wanted to start off, you know, with some good advice because, you know, like some of y'all might run into this situation, you know? And, you know, how do you guys think he handled it?
Roundhouse kick.
Jebuz?
I mean, are we going optimist or pessimist?
However you're feeling. Like, if it was you in that position.
I mean, to be honest, like, if it was my position, like, hey, if I'm in a relation with somebody, I'm going to trust them to be faithful.
Yeah, she's supposed to hold her own ground, right?
Yeah, their own ground. I'm not going to be over here fighting your battles for you.
What if he's trying to, like, hey, and she's like, leave me alone.
Okay.
You just say go farther.
That's another thing. If she looks like she's like, you know, like
uncomfortable.
You guys are adding a whole nother level to it. That is not what he said.
I can't imagine. I need.
No, because it's relevant to the next spot.
Okay. If we just keep it here, I'm just going to, she's a beautiful woman. And, I'm going to trust her to make her own choices. I'm not here to control you. I got my own life. Okay. You're part of it.
Tony?
Yeah. Going off of what he said, yeah, like if you can't trust her to respect the relationship to begin with, you have other issues, you know. True. Seeing that this is from Twitter, I'm just going to assume that this is a joke post. I mean, it might not be.
Why would you ruin this? God damn it.
Because
look, I agree with Jebuz. You know, like she's got to do the work. You know, and then if it gets worse, then that's when you step in. But it, like Tony says, it is Twitter. So let's go. Let's see what's the answer.
Shot him.
That's the only option there. You know, like you gotta go for it.
I really like that because it sounded like it was gonna be something extremely mature.
Here's how I handled it. I shot him.
It is one of the options.
Yeah. So you know.
This is
you be careful if you're hitting on homeboy's girl.
On Aaron.
Yeah.
Don't mess with his girl.
So
oh boy, I'm not judging.
You're right. You're right about that. So a while back I came on here and I gave you all this another Twitter thread about people drawing their own dinosaurs. You know, y'all remember that? And it was like right before my trip, so eventually I wasn't able to submit my own.
I don't think we even did it.
So
weren't we tasked with making our own?
Yeah, we're supposed to make our own, but we never actually got
that.
What is?
Well, right there, you could have got into chalkboard or something. We could have done something.
If you want to join us, screenshot it, submit your own designs. I know Esteban actually started his.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. He actually has showed me that he started his, and I'm like, if you guys want to draw your own dinosaur and submit it, like, please do so. But I finally got my own submission in.
Let's go take a look at.
Let's go look at it.
Oscar's dino.
I did this during work. Bam.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I fucking killed it.
God damn, that was fucking nice.
You know, so this is
What a way to plug the merch.
Yes, that's exactly what I did. Go to silentartist.com. We're back up. I haven't been running my site for a while. I've just been paying for it, so I'm like, might as well make use of it. This is the famous green hoodie that everybody loves.
I have one.
Yeah, Danny has one, and like there was this artist, local artist, who bought one, and he did like a photo shoot with it, and I've always loved it. And it says, "To those who never gave up," and it's in the heart. So it's basically just showing love to those who still like chasing their creative dreams.
All of you.
You know. So yeah. So go pick up a to those who.
This is a perfect sticker too.
Yeah, I think it came out so good. Yeah. I'm so proud of it. Seeing it on the big screen, it even looks better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So submit your own, and you'll see how the T-Rex doesn't have long arms, so it droops.
Yeah, it droops. Yeah, that's a nice detail.
Yeah. Yeah. So I hope y'all
you
like that.
You didn't make T-Rex friendly sweaters? What's up with that?
Not inclusive.
Now you're good.
Well, we already saw that one.
Yeah. All right. Are we going to IKEA?
Yeah. So it's we have to see the video first.
I love IKEA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we canceling IKEA? Is that what this is?
No.
Okay.
Dude, we're like flying through this. We need a little more commentary because we're gonna fly through all the topics. These things will be so short.
It's gonna be like 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
It's gonna be like
you
the
can always
shortest
just go to
episode ever.
just go to Google and put some random stuff. Like I can talk about anything.
Oh,
We can look up more memes.
No,
Yeah. Well,
We're doing good.
let's just
relax.
keep it going.
Tranquilos.
Okay, just saying. All right. I was scrolling through TikTok and I came across this awesome video, and then we got news out of it. But let's watch the TikTok.
Games to look out for, part 37. In this game, you've been lost in an IKEA for days. Unable to find an exit in the sprawling store, you keep walking, surviving on food from the cafe and breaking apart furniture for resources. You can try to approach the staff for help, but they seem strange. And once the store closes, they get much more aggressive. The Store is Closed is a crafting survival horror game where the only escape to this large store is to go deeper into it. And the deeper you go, the more warped your reality becomes. Everything in this game is fully destructible and each department is guarded by unique enemies. The longer you stay around, the stronger the enemies that come after you, and soon they'll be able to break into your base, break through walls, and hunt you when you have your back turned. This game is based on the relatable feeling of getting lost in an IKEA, and I think it's going to be a fun one to play, which is why this is on our list of...
I've played a couple like this. There's a battle royale based on an IKEA.
Oh, really?
And then there's also a Roblox one almost exactly like this that I played with my family.
Yeah, this looks really cool.
They have one. If this costs money, there's like I guess a light version you can play on Roblox, because Roblox you can make basically anything, and it's basically like an SCP thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know.
What's that mean?
SCP, secure, contain, protect, I believe.
Yeah, it's basically like
2008, I believe that's the number. Let me see.
They're like kind of like creepypastas where like everything is like imagined, and like each one is a different monster.
Can't go in there.
Can't play.
Each one is like a different monster, right? That they've made, and so they made one for like the IKEA employees or IKEA itself. I don't know.
Yes,
it was
SCP-308 IKEA.
I think that was and so like it's kind of the same premise where like, you know, the lights are on, the employees are regular, and you get time to go scavenge for materials and food. Mm-hmm. But when the lights go out, they're like hostile towards you, and so like you gotta hide in like the areas that you made.
But this is the Roblox one.
Yeah, it's on
everything
Roblox.
looks all like dumb. It's as creepy because this one at least they look creepy, you know.
Yeah,
so it adds
it's still, I mean, it's still creepy because they're like talking and everything.
Amnesia Descent didn't have great graphics. The monster looked kind of stupid, but it was creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about building attention.
Even like the dumbass Slender Man game, it also looked
right.
like
But
crap.
this one's on
intense.
early access. Is it multiplayer?
Well, go to the next.
It looked multiplayer. So there was a place where there was like 3 people and they had a name on top of them.
So IKEA sent a cease and desist.
See, they're not gonna do that to Roblox.
Yeah, so they'll probably have to change the colors and like actually make it just seem like,
Why?
like a generic.
They made it a little too in the likeness
it was blue, It was blue and yellow.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but it's kind of good PR for you.
It's great, but if you're not making money, you're using my likeness.
Yeah.
It's irrelevant.
It's a copyright thing. Man.
Yeah, no, right. But I know that because I mean it has the same similar colors and stuff. But I think this is more bad PR to IKEA than just letting the game go.
Dude, IKEA doesn't need this, and to be fair, like the game needs it more than them.
Look, Coca-Cola doesn't need it, and they still have ads.
You gotta think about it. Like, there was a Pokemon FPS that this one creator made, and as soon as he announced it, like it was basically like you have a gun and you go around instead of catching Pokemon, you hunt them. And as soon as he announced it on Twitter or something, like they sent him a cease and desist, not because like
but that
Tony, Tony with the furries,
bad PR, but like because like he's going to profit off of using their assets.
No, but that makes
that went through. He's still doing the game.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, how did he get through that?
I mean, they just don't use Pokemon. He started creating his own like
models.
Oh, well, then it's different at that point. Different. It's different.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
but I feel like that's different than this.
People are originally drawn to killing Pokemon.
But I feel like that's very different than this.
That's the whole plot of the game.
I'm like, goddamn.
But I do think that's different because you're actually like you're killing the Pokemon and you actually deal with a game who it's not about killing them, it's about catching them.
Well, it could be
this is IKEA. You're taking a real life store and you're like, okay,
yeah,
like
everybody knows. But now people are scared.
No, you're not killing people.
You're just painting it in a
no.
People are scared of IKEA
You're just
now.
painting it in a bad light. You know,
Like,
some people can they can derive any amount of like thought from it,
Well, not Danny, because Danny can imagine.
I cannot.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That's why he can't comprehend.
And since you can't imagine right now, you can't remember what IKEA is like during the day. You just see this, and so right now you're scared of IKEA right now.
I give you that.
No, but
it seems kind of nonsense.
No, it's just gonna simplify. They're gonna make money off of this. Anytime money is involved in it,
I know
you
that.
have to remember that.
But it's not a humongous game, bro. Like you look at the graphics.
It doesn't matter.
I know that, but I'm looking at it. Look, when I first saw the video, I was like, "Oh, IKEA's gonna love the PR. It's free PR." And then it's like, I'm like, "What?"
I don't think
it
so.
Threw me off.
It's just gonna make people want to sneak into IKEA, and they already try to do that all the time.
They're gonna do that anyways,
even
if they change the color.
Okay, think of it this way. Look, we've been building up this guru universe. Now imagine somebody comes and takes all of our gurus, Bean Guru, Construction Doctor Guru, us, and makes a way better cartoon based off of us, and it makes money, and it's based off of us and our likeness. They're making more money than
what
we
are they
are.
doing with our
How many
video?
hot spices can they buy?
No, but
I'm just saying more than us. You're gonna be like, hey.
But my point is this. No, but what I'm trying to say is that obviously like IKEA is not backing it up, right? So they're not gonna say IKEA in their store, even though it looks like it. But they do that all the time with all brands. Instead of saying Coke or instead of saying this, they just change a little bit.
Change it just enough.
Just enough. Okay, so the thing is, you mentioned about taking us, and I'm like, IKEA is not a video game, and you're taking up just a massive store, the idea of a massive store. Even if they change it to red, and they put a bunch of platos and little fake bedrooms everywhere, people are still going to associate it to IKEA. You're not going to change anything. I feel like if anything...
Right there, when you say, by changing the colors, that's adding a step away from
it doesn't do it.
But
that's what I'm saying.
You look legally.
There are people out there that haven't been to IKEA,
but
and they won't make the connection.
Yeah. Right.
So how many furniture shops are there?
But that's what I'm saying. It's like free PR.
Rooms to go.
For those who don't know.
Furniture. I'm start naming them all.
I don't know. It seems to me like it's counterproductive.
I understand, but a company like IKEA, where someone's trying to make a game based off of it, I don't feel like they need the PR to begin with, right? Because they're already.
But you just said that some people won't connect it to the store.
If you changed all the stuff.
Yes.
No, they still make it.
Not
yes, they will. This is like
been to IKEA.
This would be like this is like an IKEA or like a Walmart.
Because then it could just be any kind of store.
Yeah, it'll be a generic store.
It's just a generic store. The idea.
If you've been to IKEA, you will connect it to IKEA, especially if you guys can imagine.
But not everyone's been.
Okay, if you've never been to IKEA,
is this what you're mad about? It's not about IKEA.
It's because you keep making fun of his disability.
But if you've never been to IKEA, you won't connect it to it either. Unless it says IKEA. If it says the word IKEA, I give you that.
Okay.
For the legal
the yellow
stuff.
thing. Immediately you know IKEA employees.
Yeah.
Because it's a brand of them.
I know, but
all you gotta do is change the color, and that's it.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm saying I don't understand how that affects IKEA. That's my thing.
Look, there's a lot of
in a negative way.
There's a lot of repercussions that can come with like trusting like your basically your likeness to people you don't know.
I know, but I'm not saying
because at the end of the day, what if they're all in there and you're allowed to freaking salute, not do the Hitler and whatever, and then people are all like, "Yo, IKEA." You back this up.
Yeah, but
the thing is like there's no accountability. That's the thing is like, and at the end of the day,
but they're not.
They're using you.
They're not using you entirely. Though.
What if there's like a little kid?
Dude,
that plays this
everybody's
game?
excited about this because it's an IKEA game. If not, it was just another like store game. It's just because
everybody
you think IKEA first.
Exactly. They change the color. You won't think IKEA anymore.
Yes.
No,
You still
it's
think
just a
IKEA.
store game.
it's just a store.
You still think, oh, it's like when if you were in
just a store.
IKEA.
It's the only
It's-
store you've
it's
been is
like-
fucking
so-
IKEA.
So
It's like-
you see a blue square and all you think, oh, that's the only thing that will give me IKEA.
But now IKEA can no longer
A
be
blue-
held
okay, a blue
accountable
square right
for
there,
like what
a
he was
Walmart.
talking about.
You still won't be able
Lowe's.
to, unless IKEA said we back up the game, they cannot be held accountable either.
Oh my god.
It's just
Again, the whole point is because it
I understand the
Yeah.
point, but my point is I don't understand how it hurts them. It's
I-
not.
I
It's
just- I
it's not.
explained it. I explained it.
It's not like. It's not like EA making the game. This looks like an indie
I mean,
game.
it might not be hurting them like, face value, but like the only reason we're hearing about it is because this person is making it based off of IKEA.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, IKEA's not making games
You-
anytime
you-
soon, but
look,
like,
you can change the color and you can still say, oh, it's like if you got stuck in IKEA and you just put a red color.
There
It
it is.
doesn't change anything.
Yeah, no,
No, that's
right there.
better.
no,
But
there
that-
you go.
that- But yeah, but that
You
changes
still
it.
associate it with IKEA because you
But-
say it's like getting stuck in IKEA.
on face value, no, because this is like IKEA, but this is not IKEA.
This is not
It's
IKEA
a big ass
either.
fucking difference.
This is
With
not
the
IKEA.
yellow- again, you saw the yellow fucking shirt. What's the first thing you
Not only
fucking
that,
thought
but
of?
whenever they zoomed out to the store's logo literally was blue and yellow.
Can you
they-
They're the
play
same
back the
font?
video?
No, I know.
Yeah,
no, I
everything
don't.
was
I
exactly
know
the
that.
same.
But they do that with all the brands in many video games. They changed instead
Yes,
of
because they're
Coca-Cola.
actually backing up.
No, instead of saying Coca-Cola, they'll put like a different word. They leave the same shape, the same colors.
Yeah.
They do it all everywhere.
But it's different enough.
Yes,
to
it's
where
different enough.
you can.
This
you-
is
you're
different
like-
enough.
you're-
No, it is
but-
not.
It doesn't say
it's a
IKEA.
furniture store. It's the same colors. The thing with the cola ones is like there's an infinite amount of soda.
And
I-
last
Yeah,
time,
one
last
thing,
time I went to IKEA, I saw this guy. It's not different.
That's Fred, huh?
Danny,
Honestly, that looks like a friend.
one thing is like companies like trademark their actual colors. So by looking at that color exactly like, this is the IKEA
Okay,
color.
but you also have to consider this. When you do this, the people that were digging the game, they're gonna look at IKEA and say, "Why, bro? Just let it happen." That's bad PR from that perspective. So which is worse? The people that go and look and say, "Why didn't you just let it
I
happen?"
don't think the fan base of
IKEA
oh,
would
yeah,
do
of
shit.
no,
Bro,
no,
you
of
talk
the- of the-
positive
of
about
the- no,
IKEA.
of the indie gamers is going to be enough to make a difference to IKEA. The difference that you're going to
Exactly,
get.
it's not a
no,
big-
wait.
but that- okay,
Get
you
a
just
backlash
said-
of Karen moms
okay.
seeing this IKEA character roam around. They're like, dude, literally, there's a whole nother satanic
Can we-
panic
can
going
we-
across
Bro,
the nation.
Can I-
you just said that it's an indie. They won't have a lot of effect,
I-
and suddenly you flip it and say it does have a big effect because all the Karen moms are
No,
going to see
what
it.
I said was the fan of the indie games compared to the Karen moms who would see that.
Why would
that is a different?
Karen moms go see that if it's
I'm
an
saying
indie
if
game?
the Karen moms see that trailer because it was on TikTok, it blew the fuck up.
Exactly.
It can cross anybody's feed.
Okay, if it didn't
So
have,
I'm saying, like, if imagine the Karen mom being, like,
Oscar-
IKEA, why are you letting my kids see this? I can imagine that. That's so easy to imagine that happening.
Bro, if
Tony,
they change it to red and you still advertise it
Now
as
it's Target.
the mom is not gonna. Yeah, the mom is gonna attack Target now.
well, there you go. Any color you pick is trademarked by a big store.
No,
Purple.
Yellow, it's gonna be.
No.
Can we
Well, there
look
you
at
go.
Can we look at the clip again? I want to see if there's any like actual likeness they're taking and benefiting from.
Go ahead.
That's it.
Should
mean,
we
I
do
think
no
the
audio?
outside-
Just purely.
No, this song is not copyright.
It's not copyright?
No.
Okay.
Even their layout.
It's
How
a
they
massive
how
store.
No. Have you ever been to a furniture store that
Go
just
to Gallery Furniture. They have a
They-
bunch
no,
of beds
no, they
next
do
to
not
each
look like
other.
that. They do not look
Mattress
like that.
Mack would not tear this
no,
down.
We should get an evil mattress Mack.
oh,
yeah.
And see if he sends a cease and desist.
Look, no other furniture store literally takes you through a freaking map the way that one's mapped
They
out.
don't-
It's literally copying their floor plans.
But, so you're telling me that if another store puts a map where it looks like you're walking through houses, that's it. They own.
yes, they're copying them. Yes,
but they
Yes.
own that layout.
I don't know if
They don't own the
trademarked that.
layout.
No, but this is more
You can do it
evidence.
then.
This is more evidence to backing that they are literally copying IKEA.
They are basing it off it. Of
They're-
course, they are basing it off it.
See,
Tony
I think
literally just said that he was looking for similarities.
Oh, well, of course, it's a store. You're gonna find
Not every-
similarities.
what other store looks like that?
Don't throw the table.
What other furniture store looks like that?
I just said
No,
Mattress
no,
Mack.
no, it does not look like that.
A lot of stores have
No, it
layouts
does not
like
look
that.
like that.
This is just
can we
chairs.
Look, can we look? I just want to see. Real quick.
Let him go
They
through
do
it.
not look like that.
Let him go
I just
through
want
it.
to see.
It has a cafeteria.
Sam's have
Again,
cafeteria.
Why furniture
Look,
has a
look,
No
Okay, look.
other furniture
It's
has
IKEA.
cafeterias.
Mattress Mack has a
Okay,
cafeteria.
the blue map.
Do
the
they?
blue map
They
is
do
where
have a
they-
I do not know.
And they also give you free food.
That one does have it, yeah.
Yeah?
He's right about
Look,
that.
okay, look, go back a little bit. Go back a little bit. So they have the blue
Oh,
map just like
oops.
IKEA does, and then they also have the catalog with the same numbers and everything.
Look, that one right there.
Look real quick. You'll see on the column. There's a blue map. I'm pretty sure IKEA has that.
Oh,
the posters
yeah,
are
the
just like
posters are
IKEA's.
the same thing as IKEA.
Look right here. So far, nothing bad except the poster. The map. Yeah.
It's a big
catalog. The catalog, right? But it's in the same style.
They even have a basement.
Look,
you don't
right
have
here,
a basement in IKEA.
The catalog there.
I don't think they have basements here.
They say you have to keep going down. Look,
not everything.
you have to keep going deeper down. When have you seen a fucking wall that high in IKEA?
I'm not saying everything. I'm not saying everything.
You are picking the worst fucking points to die on.
Doesn't care. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Look, I want to say, I feel like the building, the structure, and like the different name, I feel like that would be enough. But there are other things that are like.
I mean, you're gonna find some similarity to a store. When they fucking the Call of Duty Modern Warfare, they shoot at the mall.
Whenever you get to like the posters and the catalog, those are intentionally trying to be, but they're trying to be stylized.
Huh? Have you seen if they put the cease and desist online?
I don't know. I have to see it.
But like the style, they stylized the poster and the catalogs to look like IKEA stuff. I feel like in those, I'm
pretty sure the creators wouldn't even dispute that they copied IKEA.
Yeah.
It's based off IKEA. Of course it's based off IKEA. But they do that with a bunch of brands all the time.
But I just feel like there's not...
I've seen it in video games. In a lot of video games. They have Coca-Cola looking bottles. They have Pepsi looking bottles. And they do not say Pepsi.
I'm trying to support your point. There's not a lot that they would have to change. Like they can keep the color...
So then why throw a big fuss?
I was saying it's not the color.
There you go.
I was saying that there's other things that they intentionally stylized like IKEA to give you the idea like
by adding it all together like it's IKEA.
And if you start going to other games, you'll find that they're based off many other different things.
Then what
you gonna do?
IKEa's famous for giving you that feeling. Okay. They literally sell you a whole experience. That's why people, whenever they see those colors, they know exactly how they feel about it. That's something that they've built up for years. And now you're going in and throwing a horror element into it. It's a video
game that looks kind of like, you look at the graphics though. It doesn't even look realistic. Look at the graphics. Like literally, you're going to look at that and think it's real.
I wanted to ask though, a cease and desist, is that?
I don't know what
is that backed by judges or just the lawyer that they have?
A lawyer.
A lawyer.
I think right now it's just going directly to them.
Okay,
like there is no.
We don't even know if it's justified yet. They could take it to court and be like,
no,
this is different enough.
IKEA will sue them under the fucking ground if they don't stop it.
Money aside, like we don't know how much wiggle room they have to actually.
It's good at this. I think they just like this. It's like if they send us a letter and said, "Don't say IKEA ever again, or otherwise we'll sue you."
Yeah, so like that's
no.
So now
it'll be more
just more of a threat.
Stop wearing yellow and blue.
Yeah,
and like selling furniture.
Yeah, pretty much.
So but they could technically within like the law. The eye of the law, they could be perfectly within their rights to use the likeness.
Well, here's another thing. It's an indie.
There's no way in hell you can use the likeness.
Not the likeness. I just mean to the extent that they did.
No, but look, the problem here is that it's an indie. So if you're an indie, you're gonna just change it.
Yeah.
You don't have the money to fight IKEA. Exactly. So that's my thing. Like, do you really have this looks more bad on you? Like for me, I'm like fuck IKEA, just because of that. That's just one person.
I get that.
Now, if you might love IKEA enough to say that,
I love IKEA.
I know you love IKEA.
I love IKEA.
So to me, I'm like,
I am also against fucking capitalism, and I'm like,
there that I wanted. So.
Yeah, me neither. I had to get it off Amazon.
There you go.
I saw the IKEA folder. I got excited.
Yeah, I like IKEA. I'm telling you, IKEA sells you that feeling. It's different. But the thing is, look, I'm also against like big money and stuff, but. It's not that complicated. We've spent so much time talking about like defamation, like copyright stuff on here. Like it's a no-brainer that they were gonna get a cease and desist. It's not really that far-fetched to be like, oh my god, they got hit with a cease. No, of course they did. And the thing is, like, it'd be cool if they just like change the logo on the thing. Don't use the same font. Don't use the same colors. You're literally trying to steal from their audience. It's obvious.
Yeah.
You're not stealing anything. You're not stealing anything, Oscar.
Imagine
no one that saw that said, "I'm no longer buying an IKEA."
I've seen so many horror games that involve the same thing. I cared about this one because it looked like IKEA. That's literally the only reason I talked about it.
It's still gonna look like IKEA, no matter what they do.
They need to make a hide and seek game in Home Depot.
Yeah.
And my life will
Stop
be
giving away your deals, bro.
Battle Royale, man, with all that stuff.
I want to be able to hide in the racks.
The nail guns.
Talking about copyright and stuff like that, Kanye, you know how he lost his big deal with Adidas. So they're saying that they're going forward with his designs because they actually own the IP. Which is kind of like yo, fuck you, Kanye, and we're gonna be able to get some freaking boosts for freaking way cheaper now since they don't have the fucking Yeah, and none of that money will go to Kanye. So I'm extremely happy for that. Cause fuck Kanye West.
Well, I'm guessing gonna change the name and everything.
It's just gonna be Adidas. You know, they could still call them whatever they want. It's just not gonna say Yeezy, I guess. Or it probably could because they own it. You know, it's just like like with like car manufacturers. Elon did not design the car himself.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying,
his
like,
name is on it.
Were the shoes called Yeezy shoes or something like that? Or
they're called
Yeezy because of him.
By Yeezy's his name, right? Which is a fucking stupid name.
No, that's not his name.
Well, that's like his
nickname. An alias of his.
He goes by Ye. So
it's like an alternate alias.
It's artist name, I'm guessing.
It's one of his many aliases. So like you can go by.
People actually call him that.
Kanye, Ye, Yeezy, Yeezus. Yeah, there's a lot of different ones, but. Yeah, so the shoe is called Yeezys, but they're by Adidas. See, I wanted to ask, though, because a lot of the designs, I don't know which one came first, the Adidas or the Yeezy one first, but, like, some of them are derivative of others. So, like, the main ones with the little stripe, those look like the tubular Adidas. Then they discontinued those, well, a variation of them. And so I'm curious if they're just going to, like, they just bring them back. I don't know. I
don't know. I'm pretty sure they don't want anything to do with his name, so they're definitely gonna remove the name.
Yeah.
So I just think it's cool because like for shoe aficionados, if you don't care about Kanye, you're gonna buy cheaper shoes now because they're so overpriced. I was going through TikTok and I randomly came across this video, and it's something I had thought about this a long time ago.
Okay.
So, and I actually had written a song about this kind of situation. So I'm actually like, it memories flooded back in, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Let's see.
There's a super dark Super Mario theory that will literally ruin your childhood.
You better not ruin Mario.
So we all know how every single Mario game starts off with Mario and Peach, right? And Bowser comes, takes Peach away. Mario gets upset. So Mario goes on his journey, going through the pipe systems, trying to rescue Peach. But what if I told you that Mario is actually the villain?
How would Mario be the villain?
So from 1985 to present, every Mario game has Mario trying to save Peach. But what if Peach actually doesn't want to be saved, and she's actually being with Bowser by choice? Because at the end of the Super Mario Sunshine video game, Bowser Jr. actually tells Mario that Peach is his mom, and that his dad, Bowser, told him all about how Peach was his mom. He tells Mario, yeah, Papa told me all about it.
My childhood's a lie.
So this is where the theory comes in. What if Peach is actually in love with Bowser and doesn't want to be with Mario? And this whole time she's been trying to get away from Mario, but since every Mario game is labeled Mario because you're only seeing the game through Mario's eyes, and he thinks that Peach is in love with him, but in reality, she's actually in love with Bowser.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fun one, but I like better the Luigi one.
The Luigi one? What is that one?
Yeah, but
there's one in the Super Mario Galaxy 2 where Rosalina comes out. If you do a certain, I think it's 100% games, you're able to see a picture of Luigi and Rosalina, which implies and I believe Rosalina says that Peach is her mom. So it implies that Luigi got together with Peach to make Rosalina.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like Rosalina's his daughter.
Yeah. I believe that was the context.
All the Mario games are on the same universe?
I don't know. But I like that. Like, oh, cool.
Yeah, I don't know. The Bowser one makes a lot of sense to me. And it always has, like, even before, like, I saw this TikTok. Because, look, go back to
these, they're both canon.
Yeah.
Well, you were like.
So go to. Yeah, so look. So this song, it was for a competition that, like, it was like, they would, like, give you a beat and everybody had to write a song to it. So everybody got to write their own things. And then if you see the little cover for it, it's literally Bowser and Peach, and the song's called "The Bad Guy." So I think I want to show y'all the second verse. The chorus was literally like it's obviously a song about cheating because that's what the whole idea is. If you believe that Mario is with Peach, that she leaves him for Bowser. So I was like, like the beat flowed correctly, and I was like, oh, like it goes with this theory I've always had. This song, I wish it told me the date I uploaded it, but I can't see it anywhere. But yeah, so listen to my verse. I think this yeah, so look, that's the tag, so I didn't pay for the beat. Yeah, so we missed the chorus, but it goes, Peach is loving till the morning, but at dawn she's gone, but she calls me when she's lonely. Okay. There it goes. There's Bowser in his castle, Peach is loving till the morning, but at dawn she's gone, but she calls me when she's lonely.
Hi, this is Daniel. Sorry that I interrupted the podcast. Sorry that I interrupted you from listening to some good music that Oscar was about to show us. Unfortunately, we do not have the right to actually play the beat here, so we had to mute that part of the podcast. We didn't want to, but it is what it is, So but definitely go check out the song. We'll leave the link in the description. It's a great rap, has good lyrics. Oscar is very proud of it. So for now, you just get to see us jamming to the song and so on. But yeah, we hope you're enjoying the podcast. There might have been a little bit of an argument, but if you like that, there's a little bit more coming on. So little spoiler alert. Enjoy.
Yeah, and that's the whole chorus. But yeah, yep. Whenever I thought about this song, because after seeing that video, I was like, damn, I fucking killed that verse. I thought it was so good.
So in your song, it's not that Mario is bad. The bad one is her.
No, so the song is well technically yes. She would be, of course.
She's the one cheating.
Yeah, but it's Bowser basically saying he's like that like she's the one that keeps calling me over. So that's why he keeps going over, and like the idea is all like that she ends up leaving with him.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and so that's why so basically it's from Bowser's perspective.
I like the delivery on the chorus a lot.
Yeah,
like how you float on that.
Yeah, so I just thought it was really, really funny because like that came up and I was like,
so when did you do this again?
I want to say maybe like 4 years ago. Oh look, no, so 2 years ago, but in April. But I recorded it before then. Yeah, so that's why I was saying like it's like this TikTok has the new clips from the thing. So I don't know how long people have been talking about this, but it just had crossed my mind and I was like, it flowed.
So like Mario.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's
so
cool.
Yeah, so that was it. That's a little bit of my history and this theory. What do you guys think? You guys think that Bowser and Peach actually
it always
together?
seems like Mario goes through so much struggles to get her back that it makes it harder to believe that Bowser is the good guy. Looking at the TikTok theory, not your theory.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to gauge because she writes Mario a letter on Super Mario 64, like in the beginning, inviting him over. But then thinking about it, that could have been faked.
Or
that could have been Bowser.
I was about to say that.
Or Mario's a side chick.
All I'm saying, these games have been going around for forever, and I'd be shocked. I'd be like, oh no, she got captured again. Nah, bro, she's coming over. It's get
smart,
it through your
man,
head.
when you putting lore to it.
Yeah, and it's just Mario's just fucking toxic. It's like she's trying to get away
in a castle. You're putting too much stock into this stuff.
I mean, it's just for fun.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Yeah, the only important character is Yoshi.
I told you the one about Luigi.
Yeah,
here's a picture.
Save that and send it to me so I can show it here.
Can I see?
Not later. You don't have to do it now.
Right here.
Camera with the camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Later.
And that was in the game.
Send it to me.
Yeah, that is in the game.
And I'll pop it here.
Those are the only two, Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2. Those are the only ones in that like series that I haven't played. Like I played 64, Sunshine, what is it, Odyssey. Mm-hmm. I played through all of them. I just haven't played the Galaxy.
I got the Switch collection one, the limited edition.
I have
ones,
that one too.
but I just didn't want to open it. So.
Oh, I got it digital.
Oh, I have the actual case.
Well, you got a digital and you still didn't play it?
I played through Sunshine whenever I got it.
Well, I mean, like you said yourself, you didn't play Galaxy.
Was Galaxy on that one?
Wasn't it?
I don't remember.
I believe so.
I wanted to play through all of them.
We'll look for the box
in
later.
order.
I'll let y'all know.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah. So I don't know what else is in this folder.
Let's see.
So that was the Ash one. Yeah. Oh, remember we always talk about the killing field. So there's gonna be like an actual like I don't know if it's a documentary or like it says documentary series.
This is right there, man.
Yeah, I see it.
On November 29th. Yeah, that's by where I work.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a better.
This is the one you were talking about before.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have no idea what this is. What is this?
So
there's like a marsh area where like people go missing and die. Yeah. Like
45 South going towards Galveston.
Yeah, like
there's
there's
a lot
like
of like people.
They found tons and tons of bodies because it's a very easy place to get rid of evidence and stuff because there's a lot of it's a big ecosystem. It gets rid of all the evidence and stuff. So for years, like they always find bodies there.
Man.
Yeah, and it's crazy because you don't really hear people talking about it or anything, and it's so close to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was the last time my body was found?
I'm pretty sure watch it November 20th. Oh wait.
Are you getting paid by Netflix?
No. But if you want to pay us,
yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Just, pay and chill.
Netflix adaptation of our universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So while we were gone, Amazon has become the first company to lose $1 trillion in like value, which fucking sucks for the employees who are about to be laid off. They're overworked, abused, and now 10,000 of them are going to be without a job, which is unfortunate. And it's like, yo, bro,
So
like,
do we,
you're the richest man on earth. Just fucking pay them.
do you know?
Was there a reason it was the lost some money?
Yeah, it was recent, like last week.
No, like is there
like,
a cause?
is it less people subscribing, losing subscribers to Amazon Prime, less sales? I don't know.
I think it's performance, so it has to be sales.
It has to be. It has to be. It has to involve
be
sales for sure.
Well, hopefully.
I wonder what the Prime memberships changes have been. If less people.
Okay, well, to be
When was this? When did this come out? This headline.
This week.
This week. I know. As of today, Jeff Bezos pledged to put forth most of his fortune towards charities, and I think he gave I want to say $100 million to Dolly Parton to give to her favorite charity. I don't know if there was a big number.
Was
I
it
don't
a
know
pledge or he actually did it?
Oh, he already gave away some money.
Because I can pledge to do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, but he from what it sounds like, he said he gave $100 million.
He already gave some to Dolly Parton.
His wife gave a lot of money.
Yeah.
His wife gave a lot of money.
She's a big philanthropist.
Yeah,
and
ex-wife.
Oh yeah. She became the richest woman ever after the divorce. It's crazy. Yeah. So.
I have some other random stuff. Let me just pull that up.
All right, what you got?
Let's see. They're not in any particular order, so we'll see what happens. We'll do that one at the end. Let's go backwards.
Okay.
So do you see that Mattress Mack won the biggest bet in history?
The biggest sports bet.
That's the biggest one in history.
Biggest sports bet. Yeah, she's right. Sports bet.
I saw those pictures.
He bet $10 million and got paid $75 million. I tried to find the video on YouTube so I could show it, but I couldn't find it on YouTube, which makes me wonder if this video was fake. But it shows him carrying $10 million in a wheelbarrow. So
I don't know. It's be kind of hard to believe. I mean, who are you betting with? Freaking dudes on the corner. I'm pretty sure everything is done wirely. I'm pretty sure it's just for show.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah.
I couldn't find it on YouTube.
Yeah,
but either way, he you know, the Astros won.
Yeah, but he bets every time they go and every time they lose. So how much has he lost?
Okay,
He probably made it all back and that's it.
Yeah.
No profit at
well,
all.
but here's the thing though. He gambles it with his business.
Yeah, he hedges his bets with his business.
So you go there. He says, buy a mattress. If the Astros win, you get the mattress for free. If the Astros win, you get the mattress for free. I won the bet. If the mattresses lose, then you pay me the mattress and I pay the bet. But he gets PR, so everybody in Houston knows him. And whenever
he comes out on top.
Yeah. Because they're not suckers who can't afford their mattress are stuck with the debt.
Yeah, and then there's also people love him. Whenever he was fighting that Phillies fan, everybody was like, "Don't mess with Mattress Mack." They gave him the first pitch on that game because of that.
Yeah.
So it works out.
Oh yeah, of course.
And then there was this picture that there was a guy that ran into the field, and then during the parade, he managed. They banned him from the games because he ran into the field, and so he managed to see Altuve during the parade and actually get a picture.
Did we show that picture of him running up to Altuve and it looked like he got on his knees and like extended his arms? It looked like a dad and his toddler running out because Altuve's so small.
You talked about it. I remember. Yeah, you did that. Yeah. Okay, I want to talk about this one. So it's very quick. I dropped water on my keyboard, just a little bit, and it started just to type randomly like XYZ, 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 and I was like, fuck, did I break it? And then I unplugged it. I plugged it back the next day, and it still wasn't working. So I went on Reddit, or I Googled it, and it took me to Reddit. I said, everybody has this issue. And I found this post. Someone described something very similar. Yeah. And then in the comments, someone is like, hey, man, how's the keyboard now? And he's like, good, thanks. Thanks for checking, man. And then it's like, great to hear. And then they realized that the post was 6 years ago. Yeah. And the comment was like 7 months ago. And so, I don't know. He gave me a good laugh because the guy actually responded. And he was like, the keyboard's doing great. It's like 5 years and a half later. So there's that. And then finally, something great coming from technology. From technology, stealing people's jobs.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's Jesus, in case you didn't know, we come on here, Danny always talks about AI, and I'm always like, oh, way to go, just getting making sure that people lose their jobs and stuff with automation and stuff. So that's what we're saying. Finally, some good technology.
Just kill you.
So read it for us.
Yeah. So the title says Palmer Luckey, which is the guy who made the Oculus Rift, I believe. Mm-hmm. He made a VR headset that kills the user if they die in the game. To be fair, it's not fully implemented. But that's
It's just a soft.
this is what he said. He said, "I got the killing part done. It's just getting it to connect to the game to do the."
Is this an art thing or
imagine
an
the
actual...
playtest.
He's supposedly want to make one, like where you actually would get put into a game and.
Yo, we have a folder called overcrowded or something. So I'm all for this.
I wonder if they're gonna like do like open play testing. You know, anybody can
Jesus. Dark Souls.
Yeah,
Yeah, which game would y'all play?
something that won't.
That's hardcore run.
I'm trying to think of what game.
Minecraft.
Elden
I'm
Ring.
really
No,
good at
Minecraft. You're gonna get blown up by
I'm
a
so
creeper
good at
and shit.
Minecraft.
You forget to eat one day.
You know
You leave the keyboard for too long.
I'll
You're
start a
fucked.
hardcore mode right now. We'll see how long I can last.
All right.
On creator mode.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You, Jesus, would there be a game you actually like say, oh, I would play it, no problem. I'll wear this thing and play it.
Well, that's the thing. Like I'm gonna play an easy game. Like what's the point of wearing this? If you want a challenge, you go with Elden Ring.
What is the point of wearing this?
I'm gonna wear it. Then I'm gonna play tic-tac-toe.
Okay, but you have to balance it, right? You want to go with a game that's hard to give you a challenge, but not one that you know you're gonna die for sure, like Dark Souls. You know you're gonna die for sure.
Someone that's
I
willingly
did a Desist run.
Yeah, but after you played it many times and you die many times.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, so then as I'm saying is.
I mean, if I play it right now, I could probably do it.
You're gonna play with VR though. Not with the joystick.
VR.
Oh, yeah, you're in a VR headset.
Oh,
it's a different environment.
I guess so. I guess I'll play No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
VR. If I crash and blow up, hey.
The death is going to feel a little bit different.
Ultimate realism. My shit blows up, I go with it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Is that the story from Sword Art
Probably.
Online?
Because,
Yeah, right?
you know, people think about that.
With it, yeah.
It's so fucking stupid.
And the Philadelphia, they had both their baseball team and their football team. What's it? Football? Oh, I think soccer team. They both lost the finals on the same day.
Oh damn.
So yeah. And then the last thing, more painting towards your paintings. More tomato sauce towards your painting. Again. They didn't succeed. They got caught and they were trying to get in for another Van Gogh painting.
Van Gogh.
And they got him. So I don't know how many there were, but that's all I got.
Yeah, well, they need to stop. I mean, I get it. As long as they're not damaging it, I don't care. Get your message out.
They're being like backup oil areas that they're getting paid by. Like that kind of defeats the purpose.
No, it does not. It's this girl who has guilt because her family destroyed the planet.
I'm just saying it defeats the purpose. It makes it feel stupid. Like a lot of conspiracy theories, like they're doing all this stuff just for
rep.
To damage the actual activists, which I'll be honest, I believe. I mean, soup.
I don't think so.
What the fuck does that have to do with oil?
No. The idea is that you value more art than your kid's future.
I do think that it's counterproductive.
It's counterproductive. It's not helping if they're being backed up by a lady with oil money.
No. That doesn't. If you actually understand and hear what she has to say, it doesn't affect it at all.
Again, you're expecting people to be smart and think about it. People are
you were one step ahead. You knew that they were they were being funded by an heiress from an oil corporation, dude. They literally hundreds of thousands of people are gonna die because of her family's greed. Let her put her money back to I'm pretty sure that's not the only place her money is going.
Yes, but you think this is a good use of the money to fucking found people throwing...
How much money do you honestly think they're spending on the fucking can?
Again, it doesn't matter the thing. The
thing is they got you talking about it. That's the whole purpose behind it.
Yes, but so is that a good thing to talk about? Is that a good, positive influence on the actual
whenever you take a step back and you're like, why are they throwing soup on it? Then you could actually look it up. If you care enough to know what they're doing about, you're actually gonna look at it.
I also don't think it's productive. The reason being is even if it wasn't backed up by even if it was backed up by good money, I would still be like the people that care about the environment, they already care about the environment. Yeah. The people that don't give a fuck, you throw soup at a painting, they're gonna care less about it. Yeah. Or at least about your cost.
See, but look, the thing is it's called shock value. It's like the people who didn't care about it before then, for that split second, got to hear that a crazy environmentalist was doing this. That's the whole purpose behind it.
A crazy environmentalist. Yeah. So that's not a good image.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a crazy environmentalist.
You said yourself for a split second. The whole point of that is to get people, if they're doing correctly, to actually, stay with the program and try to help. A split second is not.
This has been in the news literally for months and now. Like it's been happening for a long time now. It's not like something that literally just came and went. It's just the message is still getting out. As dumb as it is, because I don't like it. Because like I said before, like I was the most shocked because I actually give a shit about the art. But the thing is, people who don't care about art heard it.
Yeah.
They literally accomplished their mission.
And you think it's a good thing, like they're hurting the paint. Okay, I'm gonna go stop using oil products. It's not gonna fucking do that.
They didn't hurt anything. It's behind glass.
No, it's not hurting.
They literally hurt no one, but they scared.
It's not hurting no one, but it's hurting the message.
I think
you literally just said environmentalists already know. So what message is being heard?
But then, like, we mentioned that maybe because of this, more art might be even behind more protective walls, so it gives less people the opportunity to appreciate the art because now you can't just have it as openly in exposition.
No, because the Mona Lisa is behind glass already. It's not gonna get any worse than that. Like, and like even whenever it happened, I told you I knew it was behind glass already.
Right.
So I don't think that's gonna matter. The point is, like you said, environmentalists who already know about it, they're gonna be the ones who hear about it. So where's the message being damaged? Like if you care about it, you already know.
Normal people, you're trying to bring a message to the masses, right? How is throwing paint or soup to a paint is gonna be good? Like, oh, they're throwing paint because of the oil. I gotta look into oil and help out. Nobody's gonna give a shit like, oh, they're throwing fucking soup to a damn paint. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. I'm gonna go on with my life.
Nobody's the way you're talking literally proves their point. They're saying you care more about the freaking paint in the thing than your kids' futures. Like that's literally the message.
Yeah, but you can protect the future and the painting too.
The message is you're gonna be hurt and scared because of this valuable thing, but you don't care about the future.
No, I don't think that's what he's saying. I think what he's saying is that
he's saying that it doesn't matter.
No, I think what he's saying is like you can care about the painting. You can also care about the future. They're not mutually exclusive. You can't say because I care about the painting, I have to give up the future, right? So when you start throwing sauce at a painting and people hear that, people go, okay, how's that helping? And this is the normies, like the people who are not, up to date, looking around. And so their view of the activist becomes distasteful. And instead of actually saying, if somebody could say, well, donate money, and like to the activists, like, am I going to give money to the people throwing sauce to the painting? I'm not going to give my money to that. I'll find not.
But
that's the point. It's not a good image for the activists.
The thing is, most people you talk to nowadays don't even know jack shit that's going on with the environment. Like, like whenever we talk to our parents and stuff,
and you think throwing soup is a good way to get attention?
It's not going to get the good attention.
You think that's a good fucking way to do it? Oh, fucking soup! Let me know about the fucking climate.
We've been talking about it for like 15 minutes, so clearly it got the message across.
I don't care.
You don't care, but look at you're all like heated too.
But I'm not gonna do nothing. That's the problem.
No, the point is about you talking about it. Yes. Literally, the biggest people on the fucking platforms are everywhere. We're all talking about it.
Yeah, but I'm not doing nothing. I'm not donating nothing.
No, it doesn't fucking matter. You're not the target audience then. Look,
but what changed though? That's what I guess what he's saying. What was the change other than talking about it?
No, because every time anybody when critical, when PewDiePie, when everybody talked about it, they explained their reasoning, and they're like, if they agree with it or not, they still spoke about it. So you can be all like, hey, I don't care about them, but you know what? Maybe we do need to do something different. Maybe you'll donate to someone else. Like there is no negative connotation. There's nothing bad that came from it. The people who suffered from it are the people getting arrested. There's literally no negative to this.
Just like us, for an example, we're just like an echo chamber of people. We're not going to do anything about it, but for everybody else that did hear about it, maybe they are going to.
Here's my thing, though.
We're the only example.
The way I look at it is like if you have like 4 people in the room, and let's say one person thinks in one way, that means there's going to be a portion of the planet that thinks that way. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So his perspective that he got when he saw that, there's going to be a portion of the planet that's the perspective they got. Yeah. So my point is, what more, if you were to contrast the good perspective versus the bad perspective, I don't think it did that good at all.
Well, I understand where he's coming from. Like, he's someone that's just indifferent towards it. If anything, he's just, he has a distaste towards towards them because of what they did. He doesn't feel like it did anything for it. And he didn't look up the topic, that they were trying to raise awareness to. But for every one of him, maybe there's like another person that's like, oh, they're doing this massive stunt for a reason. Let me look into it and see if I can help.
But I feel like most
because
people,
none of us are here to represent that group of
Right.
people.
Yeah, we're only 4.
We're not
Right.
really hearing about that.
But I really think most people who would think that way, they already knew that the environment
But
needs
then
help.
there's also the saying like any publicity is good publicity. You know, like just because we're looking
Not
down,
any publicity is good
that's-
publicity.
that's-
Look what happened with IKEA. They didn't want their name on
guys
it.
are so
And that's
wrong.
publicity.
You guys are so wrong. Like,
because,
y'all don't
look-
understand the internet at all. Like you guys have you guys heard of Nadia? Like
No.
the Twitch streamer?
No.
She literally
one is that?
like the one
she's the one that got banned.
the one
for-
she didn't get banned. Like they
Which
were blaming her. They were saying that she was cheating.
which
Like it's some
Oh,
girl
I'm
on
thinking
Twitch.
of
Yeah,
something
she's literally on
Oh,
every
the
on,
Warzone one.
Yeah, the Warzone.
The one you
on,
talked about here.
Yeah. On every clip, she's like, "I'm the like." Everybody was like, "Oh, you're cheating, you're cheating, you're cheating." And then she started going on TikTok, going like, "I'm the best player on fucking Warzone. Come find out." Literally, like she never addressed the whole topic, but like she's like, "I'm the girl who fucking cheats," and she literally went from being a nobody streaming to like 100 people to literally like thousands and thousands and thousands. It's fucking negative. Like exposure, and she blew the fuck up.
She was smart about it.
Yeah,
though.
not only
Right.
not only that. Wait. Not only that. All right, with these guys protesting, right? The biggest creators on the platform, like if everybody, like you're saying, where it's like Jesus, like there no change is gonna come from it if he talks about it, because unfortunately you don't have a big following. All right, you hear fucking big, gigantic, massive people talking about it. There's gonna be more people who like receive it correctly. All right, we can all agree that throwing tomato soup at the fucking painting is a dumb idea, right? Because that's all it is. But then there's another layer to it, because like I'm gonna go to jail for this. But guess what? You heard what I had to say. You like it or not, you heard my message. And you know what? The biggest fucking people on the platforms that I want to reach, who are talking to the youth, heard me.
Oscar, but the youth is the most people already fighting for the environment. They already know that message.
And guess who literally like made it so that there's no red wave this year? All the young people.
Exactly.
Well, exactly. So the thing is,
but the sauce, that's what we're trying to get to you, is that the people that it reached, they already knew this message. You already knew this message.
But not
you hearing it from
everybody though. Not everybody.
That's majority. If you're online, if you're online,
band of people, it's literally like fucking 60 seconds.
If you're online, you have aware of what's going on with the environment. If you are online enough.
I don't know. I feel like that's generalizing.
I
it's generalizing too much.
It's a generalization, of course.
But
I don't think it's. I don't think it's too.
Discrediting
I don't think
the
it's
reach
too
that
broad.
they had, because like the fact that we're talking about it and everybody's talking about it, it's gonna reach
But
people.
But we're not all agreeing with
that
it.
weren't aware.
But I
that
keep
also
asking,
want to
what's
do
the
something.
negative? Where's the negative effect?
The people that don't care about the environment, they're gonna care less.
But like,
and they're the
They
people
weren't gonna do anything. They weren't gonna do anything about it.
They're the people that you want to change their minds.
But that was worth the risk. They don't care that there's people like that aren't gonna do anything about it.
But they live here.
They're trying to
they
reach
share the
people,
planet.
They're trying to reach the people that will do something about it, and that's what the whole stunt was for.
And throwing paint sauce at a painting.
It's a good message.
But
it's a hypocrite thing.
It's not a good thing that they did, but they were just
trying.
The
whole thing is about saving the
the
planet and kids for future, and they're throwing fucking.
But it was for the message. Maybe
no. See, clearly you do not know what you're talking about. They're protesting the big oil. That's the reason that the freaking Ares is involved.
Well, yeah, I know
it's all about the petroleum and the oil industry.
That's the.
It has nothing to do with any world hunger.
And let's not
because the biggest polluters of the planet are like fossil fuel industries. And they literally went out there and talked about how they're protesting big oil.
Well, we have to wrap it up in 1 minute because we're about to cut the clip. But we're out of time.
Well, that's good because we didn't even have a guru pit, so this was really great.
This is kind of the guru pit.
Yeah.
But so we have one last minute. But my thing is, like, obviously there are some people that disagree, and that's the negative side of it. To say it's completely positive, it's not completely positive.
The only people who really disagree are old people, and they were never going to give a shit about it.
30-year-olds.
I think we're not giving them
being completely honest. We're being completely honest. The generation before us, what is the greatest generation? The ones what?
Boomers.
No, not the boomers.
After boomers?
It's the ones
Gen X.
Gen X?
I think it's Gen X.
That whole generation destroyed the entire planet. They're the ones who have the biggest voting block until this year, that the young people hearing these messages repeated over and over again, like they lost the future. The generations all progress, and the generation gives a shit because they're the ones who are going to have to live in this planet. So guess what? There's a lot of teenagers who don't know about everything going on in the world. There's a lot of them who maybe they watch fucking Critical, watch PewDiePie talk about it, and now they're more aware about it. It makes a difference. And it literally was proven in the midterms. Because there was supposed to be this big red wave that they were going to demolish them, and it's literally like the biggest upside for a Democrat, like standing president ever.
They did lose seats on the
No,
House.
every year, every time that there's a president in during the midterms, they get slaughtered.
Right.
This was honestly like the most historic. It is under fucking Joe Biden who fucking blows.
Well, Joe Biden.
So imagine being like in the most divisive time ever. Like he has the most historic win.
You're gonna lose that content because he's gonna cut off.
Ah, damn it!
I know. So we had to pause. Not because we are avoiding conflict. It's just equipment. We have equipment limitations, so we have to cut. Otherwise, anything we say just doesn't get recorded. But yeah, so. Anything else? I know you were going at it and I had to stop you.
Yeah, no, like I'm just saying, I'm all like, there. I genuinely feel like other than people being upset, there was absolutely no negative to getting more exposure for it. Because at the end of the day, like, if you care about your future, you're gonna want more eyes on the situation.
If I may say, like last thing, I'm not someone like enjoys art. I mean, at least not the painting one, because I just never have. I've done it the most lately with you. Because you invite me and it's cool, but before that I never was. So like that someone threw sauce to a painting, I'm not like, oh my god, the painting, like you were. Like you had a reaction when you saw the sunflowers. So it just, I don't know, it doesn't really connect. I already know about the environment, and their action is completely irrelevant to me in that regard. And I look at like the older generations, like my parents and stuff like that. I feel like them listening to that, their perception of it doesn't really help. But yeah. Well, anyhow, let's go on to another rant. Let's go on to Twitter. Which one you want to go to? Bankruptcy.
I think let's start at the very top. Like
Vámonos.
So wait, no, that should probably be the last one.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first image.
Yeah, the first one.
Vámonos.
Let's see what's on here. Okay, so Elon Musk has been in charge of Twitter for like 2 weeks now, and he has let it fall apart. It is a shit show, and it is the greatest thing to ever happen in the planet. So I'm all for Elon owning Twitter.
Follow us in our new handle at Ikea.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah, bro. No, because we're gonna be verified.
You're right.
Yeah. So we've been gone for a while. Everybody's probably already heard about this, but dude, we need to talk about it. So Elon Musk, right now he's like, LOL, we have the most engagement going on right now on Twitter. Yeah, but it's not because of anything good he did. All right. This is because every content creator online has been changing their handles and getting verified and fucking with everybody. Okay. I think the first big one that we saw was immediately after it came out. Everybody was changing their name to Elon Musk and just tweeting out like outlandish stuff. I saw one that was there was like the second Tesla just crashed into the World Trade Center, and you're just like, what the fuck? And then there was another one that was like, yo, on cold nights like this, I really miss my friend Jeffrey Epstein.
I saw that.
He's like,
what was Elon Musk
yes, he has like
too?
photographs with
Ghislaine
Maxwell.
That's what I'm asking. Yeah.
So clearly, he was like allegedly, but he was around the pedal ring. So y'all, you take from that what you will. And a lot of great stuff came from it because you always expect these shit shows to like end up like people being hurt, but people were like Spider-Man. With great power came great responsibility, and they used it to fuck with the worst people in the fucking planet. There's this company called Eli Lilly, which is in charge of producing insulin. They hold their patent, and they price gouge us so bad in the US. Like, we made it so that we can't argue with them over prices, which is ridiculous because it was, publicly sourced shit. The patents are funded by the government. And the creator of insulin actually gave the patent away for $1 because he was hoping that we could save lives. But instead, people in the US die because they can't afford to buy their insulin. And somebody got the handle. They changed their name to the Eli Lilly company, and they were all like, we are excited to announce that insulin is free now. Okay? That's all it took to fucking derail them. And guess what happened, you guys? Wait, one more. Their stock plummeted. People were selling off in such mass droves that they lost billions of dollars. All right? Can you imagine wielding that much power with just fucking...
Did Did you preface how they were able to do that with the new verification thing that he did?
Oh, I just assumed they would know by now. But yeah, so you can well, not anymore right now, but for a while you were able to get like a blue icon so it looks like you're official by paying $8 a month. So it was so easy to look official. Mm-hmm. So everybody was just finding these handles and just fucking with these companies. So Eli Lilly literally controlled by fucking demons who rather let people die than help them. So fuck you guys. They lost a lot of money. And the good thing is whenever people start buying back, you're going to buy at a higher price that you're sold. So you're going to lose money regardless, you know, because it's not going to skyrocket past that much. So fuck you guys. I'm glad it happened. And then Eli Lilly actually had to apologize. And they were all like, we apologize to those who have been served misleading message from the fake Lilly account.
The fake news.
Yeah, so it was like, imagine they had to come out and give a statement. And then there was another one, I think it was either Raytheon. It was like a gun manufacturing company. And they were all like, they were all like,
I haven't heard of this one.
Oh, the Lily?
No, the gun.
The gun. They were all like, we are investigating like human.
Wasn't it the NRA?
No, it wasn't the NRA.
No?
It wasn't the NRA.
Okay.
It was like this big gun manufacturing company. They're all like, we are not selling guns to the U.S., Saudi Arabia, like the big people like who fuck over, like, you know, like, yeah. And they're all like, until we're done with these. Same thing, monstrous people who literally are fueled by war money, and it's just like same thing. Lost so much fucking money, and I would love it so much. Like, you know, it was a happy day for like the whole eat the rich community. And here is my senator, my favorite person in the world. He's literally the highest like rated like that people like popularity wise. Bernie Sanders has always been on the side of the working class, and he's all like, you know, it's been clear Eli Lilly should apologize for increasing the price from insulin by over 1,200%. You know, so I love it. I'm glad he came out and like spoke out against it, because, you know, people let corporations like, you know, ruin our lives because people die because of something that they have no control over. It's something so preventable.
I'm curious how like other people don't like try to compete with them and sell it cheaper.
Well, they have the patent. You can't do any knockoffs
for that long. You can hold a patent that long.
I think it's just like probably like with the.
I thought a patent you only have like 10 years and that's it.
I don't know how the pharmaceutical thing works.
Do any of you guys use insulin?
No, thank God. Because no, it's bad. I've heard that there's people who literally use like dog ones.
Ration them and
no, not just like ration them is like what they unfortunately they have to do, which is bad for you because obviously you're served the dose you're recommended to take. But there's people who literally get dog ones because they're cheaper. Or they have to go to Canada. It's just like it's so dumb because it's something that people literally have no control over. And like it even explains that the inventors literally sold the patent for $1 because they wanted people to be able to you know, like survive, because it's something that you have no control over. You know, there's people who are born with it, you know? So yeah, so fuck them. I'm glad it happened. And you know, next. Oh wait, so that's the one that they paused. Okay, so this was the serious story. There's actually a bunch of really, really funny ones there, and I have a folder for us called funny stuff.
I'm on those.
Yeah, so let's go. Yeah,
that one was so funny.
Yeah. So Nestle is like, we steal your water and sell it back to you. And that's exactly what they do. They take like federal land and just bottle up the water and sell it to us. You know? So there was that one. That was George W. Bush. I miss killing Iraqis.
He's a gamer.
and a gaming tag.
There's tax now?
Oh yeah,
I didn't know about the tax.
We got more. So you can zoom in.
Oh yeah.
So you know how the young generation really hates Ben Shapiro. They call him Ben Shabibo. They're like, so he's like, I have always wondered what a woman's body feels like, and it looks like. My bad. It's because I know what's coming. Have you read these?
I've read most of them, but
Danny, you haven't. You.
No, that's only when I'm playing in 2x speed.
Okay, do it.
I've always wondered what a woman's body feels like and looks like in real life without clothes. That would be so cool. All right, Oscar, you're Ted Cruz.
First time I entered my human wife, I said groaning into her ear, "This is exactly how mother said it would feel like."
Tony, you read the last one. No, we're going like that. That's your turn.
OMG, you got me kind of horny right now, Mr. Cruz. Is this all of it? I thought there was another one.
No, there's other ones, but I like that. It's like the first time I answered my human wife.
Hold on, it froze.
Do you have the one where like they're not supposed to know about us?
No, I didn't see another one.
That one.
No. So I only have 2 more. So then they're like, this is SpaceX now, and it says it's official, so it's got to be official.
A double L.
Yeah, I know. People often ask why we at SpaceX have accepted billions of government subsidies during the lifespans to do 1/4 of what NASA pulled off decades ago, but with a privatized company. It's like, we don't have a good answer, but people often ask us. Danny, you work side by side with NASA. Do you have an answer for this?
Which part? The official part? Double L part? No, I mean, a lot of the stuff that NASA does contractors, so they would say, oh, we're trying to do X, and we have this much money for that. Who would like to do it? And then different companies try to beat for that. And then they do it. And then what NASA does is once they have acquired that technology that, let's say NASA is like, I want someone to do this thing on the spaceship. Who wants to do it? And you have like SpaceX, Blue Origin, a bunch of other companies like, we want to do it. They all submit proposals. The one that's the best one, they give it to them. So then they do the project. And then after that, NASA's like, all right, thanks. It's working. And then they let you keep the technology. So then you can privatize it and make money out of it. That's kind of how it works.
I get that, but what do you know what SpaceX has done other than make the skyline look cool over LA?
I think the one thing they did is they managed to land it back. Like they shoot the rocket and land it back down, so they don't have to like make a new one. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So that was one of the good things they did. Other than that, I'm not sure.
They use the Starlink system or something like that?
That's the satellite.
It's the Wi-Fi thing, right?
Yeah.
The satellite for Ukraine to get.
Yeah. So, but it's a little different. But yeah, I mean, they had to get the satellite up there somehow. Right? Yeah, SpaceX.
I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it might be its own company now. Like Starlink might be its own company now.
Here we go, Ben. Danny.
The difference between sex and gender is I've never wanted to have gender.
He finally got it. I'm sorry I called you Ben.
Yeah, no, it's all
right. I think that was the last one of that one. Yeah. And then we go back. There's the Doja Cat one. That one cracked me up because I saw that one happen.
Doja Cat.
Yeah, Doja Cat. So they found out during this time that if you changed your name, you can't change it back. So Doja Cat, as a joke, she changed it to Christmas. Okay, so
this was prior to the rollout of Twitter Blue, because whenever they first rolled it out, they didn't have a distinction between people who were paying for it and the people who were actually notable in social media and mainstream. It wasn't until like after a couple of days did they like actually tell you, if you went on their profile and click the check mark, it'll tell you this person is subscribed or this person is actually notable in government, media,
celebrity. He fucked up. He could have just given different colors.
See, I mean, but
that would have solved all issues.
They didn't have the foresight. He's not. Yeah. Obviously, he's not good at this.
He literally, they have the blue check mark, and under it said verified.
Right.
So it literally completely did it.
Yeah, you have to look for the thing.
And then, but then by the end, I think by the end of the day, like it disappeared, and people were like, "What happened to my 2 tags?" And he's like, "I killed it." Like, so clearly he's just fucking throwing darts at the wall. But yeah, but Doja Cat changed it to Christmas, and she's like, "How do I change it?" And it's like, "How do I change it?" Also, fuck you, Elon. And it's like, "I don't want to be Christmas forever, Elon. Please help me. I made a mistake." And then somebody made the meme of it. Oh, yeah. So she's not like. She's like, "I don't want to be Christmas forever, Elon Musk. Please help me. I made a mistake." And then he's like, "You should be able to change your name now." And then it says that she changed it to Elon Musk. But like it's like with the old
it still has the Doja Cat tag handle.
Yeah. I think this one's got to be fake, but I thought it was really funny.
It's possible, yeah. Do you have bankruptcy?
And the last but not least, I love this. People have been prefacing it. Oh, we'll get to that. People have been prefacing with Elon Musk literally leveled the playing field for everybody, thinking that just because they're billionaires that they're super smart. Because this dumb motherfucker went on and shared misinformation right away, made it so that people didn't want to advertise on his website. Twitter has been failing for a long time. If you followed like their history, it's really hard for them to make money because they didn't want to flood your feed with nothing but ads. So it was always at a like going downhill. But now since he arrived to it and he always wants to be the center of attention, he's made it so that advertisers don't want to pay money. And then he's all like, they don't want to advertise with me anymore. They're trying to get rid of free speech. And I'm like, them not paying you is free speech. The free speech is you've made it so toxic that I don't want to promote my shit on your stuff. So now he's warning to the people, the executives, that Twitter might go bankrupt, which is amazing because it's only been 2 weeks. And this dumb motherfucker did the worst deal in human history because he wanted to buy the stock at $4.20. Then he tried to back out. And the government was like, no, because then you'll be committing fraud. You have to pay it at $4.20, spending $44 billion instead of the $20 billion it was valued at. So the biggest fucking mistake in human history, it's so dumb. So I love it. I'm a huge Elon Musk hater, in case you hadn't noticed. I hate this dumb motherfucker. He needs to just keep his mouth shut and just work behind the scenes. People loved him when they didn't know who the fuck he was. All right. So now he's shown his face, made it so literally Twitter is it's a toxic ass place.
As soon as he took charge of the company, he forced all of the remote workers who have been working remote for years to come back to the offices with like as little of a notice as possible.
Yeah,
otherwise they'd lose their job.
Yeah. Not only that, he came out, he's like, I fired everybody. Then he had they had nobody working for them, so they started calling people to come back to work. Literally no foresight, just all talk. Okay, so if we go back, we have Ken Klippenstein, who is an independent reporter, who's like, not many people could drive a multi-billion dollar company to bankruptcy this quick, but I guess Elon Musk is built different.
Built different.
Oh, I fucking love that so much.
Is he from Houston or no?
No, I don't know. I've always I think he works for The Intercept.
Okay.
He's very popular on Twitter because he's always really witty.
Yeah, he has a check mark.
He might have paid for it.
Nobody laughed.
Oh my God! How do I know?
That's 50%.
How do I know that that's Ken Klippenstein?
Yeah, you don't know that. Busted.
Yeah,
that was Tony.
So, final thoughts on Twitter, you guys? You think it's here? It's gonna be here for a long time. You think it's?
Yeah, he'll pull it off.
It's good for memes. That's why.
I don't think it's gonna go anywhere.
I mean, it's hilarious. I mean, I don't think the company has ever made actually a profit in the last 7 years, I believe. So it's no big deal. If it goes away, hey, I'm fine with it.
He's having fun with it. That's
Maybe
how
next.
I see it.
He's not having any fun with it.
He has a lot of money. He can have fun with it.
He leveraged Tesla against it. He has to pay $1 billion a year.
Right, but he's not gonna starve. That's what I'm saying.
No one's saying he's gonna starve.
I know.
But Twitter can definitely go under.
It could go under, but
Maybe next he'll
is that a
buy
bad
it.
thing?
And I don't believe for
Is that
one
a bad thing
But
to go under?
I don't believe for 1 second that he's enjoying any bit of this. I don't believe it for 1 second.
I don't know, man. Like he got PayPal, he got Tesla, SpaceX.
He sold
all
PayPal.
that stuff.
He sold
It's
PayPal
nice.
a while back, yeah.
I know, but
Yeah.
he started it. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know.
And he didn't start Tesla either. He outed the CEO.
Either way, he
So
he did something
Ousted?
smart. I don't know.
No, all his
We'll see
programs
what he
are all
does.
backed by the government. Tesla's also for a green company. Like they sell back the green credit. That's how they make their money. They'll make their money from cars.
I'll say give it 4 months, and then we'll know for sure.
Yeah, we'll
Next
see.
quarter.
Yeah,
Next quarter.
next quarter.
Start of the fiscal year.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I don't say I'm excited because dude.
I mean, yeah, everything he's done.
He leveraged Tesla against
Everything
it,
he's
so I'm
done-
like, he can literally ruin
Right.
all his businesses.
Everything he's done face value has been very dumb, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm not a fan or a hater, but I don't know. I don't. It doesn't seem. I don't know. I feel
I
like
don't say he was all for free speech, but he's only been blocking people who impersonate him. No other person has been like suffering the repercussions from
Right.
it. So clearly he's not a free speech absolutist. So he's a fucking fraud. And I think like I love ever since the documentary of Tesla came out and how they proved that everything he said was all a lie. He's like, they're all gonna have great health care. They're all gonna do X and Y. There was like this big list
Where
of
is that
things.
at?
Like I think it's on Netflix. Yeah, it was like this big because whenever he came out, everybody loved him. Because he was talking like big. He's talking like a popular. He's like, yo, we're here. We're going to make a difference in people's life. You know, we're going to do it. And nothing he said ever came to fruition. It is because he's just a fucking car salesman. Like literally like everything is like he's just selling you on an idea and doesn't deliver. That's why Tesla gets sued every fucking 6 months because they never deliver on their cars. So, you know, I'm glad there's more competition in the horizon. By Lucid.
Yeah, but the horizon is fake, right, Tony?
Oh, shit. The cars are driving off.
Yeah, the competition is driving off.
Would you rather be in a room with Musk or a flat earther? Or a furry?
Oh, probably a furry.
Trick question. They're all the same thing.
He got us.
Yeah.
He got us, everybody.
Damn it. Yeah. Well, that's it, you guys. That's all I have in the folders.
That's all we got, man.
Is that everything on yours?
That's all I got. That's all I got.
Do you have anything else you want to add?
Tony, you're the Gen Z. You
want some
stuff?
TikToks? I don't know.
Fry some TikToks?
What do you think I would take over if Twitter went away?
What would take over?
Yeah,
TikTok. TikTok's dominant. TikTok literally has power to like ruin everything.
There's been like so many rumors and like talkings of them banning TikTok in the US.
It's only one person, and there's like 6 people in that whole department. So that one dude's not gonna do enough to change it.
MySpace.
I was gonna say maybe he'll buy Reddit. Maybe he'll buy Reddit and run that into the ground next.
Yeah.
Honestly, Reddit.
I feel like that's going out the door already.
Yeah.
Really?
Reddit's not.
But let's say
like,
they've been trying to make it ad friendly, so they've been censoring a lot of stuff.
Yeah, if Twitter went away, I don't think people would go back to Facebook.
No.
Not because Twitter goes under. Maybe Instagram, but I don't know about
Facebook's associated with like older generations now.
Yeah.
That's true.
Only old people have Facebooks like us.
We can make our own guru.
I have this idea. I have this really cool idea for a social media platform.
We can sell the check for $6 instead.
I haven't pitched it anywhere because I want to be able to implement
Pitch it to us. We're sharks.
Yeah.
I also had an idea.
Danny knows how to program. Too,
I had an idea for one, and I pitched it in like a little thing, and people liked it. Obviously, they're not gonna say it sucks though. But
oh yes, good idea.
But I personally think it's a great idea, and the way they describe it is like it's like LinkedIn and Twitter had a baby. So it's kind of like more like not.
So it's for like networking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay,
that's my idea.
You have a business mind.
Well, that's just
think recreationally. You gotta think.
Who are we creating?
Yeah, it's just
recreationally.
Is yours a brain dead idea? Like it's like something as professional as what his trying to sound like.
What do you mean, mine?
Yeah. Because people want like
I think
social media like turn their brains off.
I think mine is more for engagement, but also to create platforms based off the engagement. It in an abstract way to describe it, if you are not someone that people want to engage with, you won't have a platform. Essentially.
So you're basically just creating bubbles for
basically
people.
What you're saying is we ain't getting no interaction out there. Thank you, Tony.
No. There is like, think of it like a filter feeding. Like you get rationed up parts. I don't want to put it too much out. I don't want to put too much of it out.
If it's something you want to, if it's something you would like to see.
Okay, quick question. What did you call it?
I don't know. I haven't got that far.
Oh, that's the first thing you come up with.
Tony Toons.
Tony Toons?
No, I'll think of a name. And then we'll work on it together.
Yes, da.
And this is our claim to fame.
This is our claim to fame.
Oh, I'm glad it's not the podcast.
It's gonna be like
my first thought.
Everyone who makes
you quit.
Everyone who makes
you want him?
I don't want it. He's trying to use
I'm a bean guru now.
Everyone who makes an account has to be subscribed.
You don't believe in me?
No, you don't get the guru title when you leave. You're just a bean.
What? You can't copyright the word
Not even
guru.
a bean.
How would you be
bean.
a guru when you're going to the Bean podcast?
He's the bean guru.
Yeah, on our podcast. So you're just gonna be a bean.
Over there, you're an intern bean.
It's a multiverse.
The intern bean. The bean turn.
The bean turn.
That has a nice ring to it.
Yeah,
the bean turn.
Yeah,
I like that.
He's your bean turn.
My bean turn.
Yeah, I love it.
I don't know. That doesn't. I liked it at first,
So
but now that more
what?
people are saying it, I don't like it anymore.
It sounds like a cuss word.
It does.
It's like kind of.
Yeah.
All right. Jesus, any last words?
Yeah.
Any last words for the public? This is your first time here. Did you enjoy it?
It was fun.
It was fun. You
I like
it?
yelling.
Come back and argue anytime.
Come back anytime. Yeah. So I think that's it, everybody. Jesus, welcome to our season 2 double feature, twice a week, shorter videos.
Yeah. It's been a long time since we had a fight on.
This is true. It's a good.
It's so good. I love it whenever we.
It's a good way to start the season. We had me and Oscar a little bit, and him, Oscar, and then Tony talking shit to me all day long. I didn't like that.
But I like that he got like a demotion. He's back to being an intern.
No, bean turn. But that's only on that one. I didn't get demoted in the Guruverse.
Since you left us, that means you're coming back from zero.
Okay, wait. In your new social media company, are we getting 1/3 each of the cuts?
It depends on the contribution.
We're coming up with the names.
You'll have
your handles are all.
I want to do the name.
Beans.
I want to do the name. No, it's not a bean social media. I mean, maybe it could be called Beans. I don't know.
Oh, God, no,
You can say.
He's gonna sue you like
can say,
Ikea.
Create your bean.
I'll put in a record right now. You can have it.
Your Beanatar.
My drawings.
Your Beanatar.
Oh my God!
I like that.
Get back to our.
No, sorry, everybody.
Tangents.
It's season 2. We hope you like it. Let us know what you think. Leave it in the comments and so on. Show some love for Jesus. Jesus is not in social media, so he's only on Twitter, right?
For now,
he was on Twitter for an hour, and then they impersonated him, and he left. He was like, "No more." So
like identity theft is not a joke.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just never got into them.
That's fine. Well, but you're on Discord, right? You check Discord a little bit.
I mean, I guess
you can join our Discord.
I'm already in it.
Yeah. There you go.
Wait.
You can talk to Jesus, Jebuz.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to play Dungeons and Dragons with the Bean Guru, let them know so we can start a campaign.
We can start a campaign.
You know,
or Monster Hunter. We play on Thursdays.
Monster Hunter.
We didn't play last time.
We didn't play last one, but we need to get back on that.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So check the link tree. Check these fools shirts.
On Thursdays. Mm-hmm. Well, on the Discord.
Yeah. Oh, me and Oscar have been playing like periodically, depending on when we're on.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right. So check the link tree. Check these fools. Silent Artist.co and go look at the sweater, the shirts, and everything. Order everything you want. If you want to buy 100,
that's okay.
I put the Guru stuff back up there in case you want some Guru merch.
There you go. Vámonos. Who treats you better than that? Nobody. Nobody does.
No one does.
Jesus. Any last words?
No, we're done.
Jesus, lead us out with a peace.
Peace, guys.
Out.